Hi YouTube, this is Crystal. Today marks week 7 for me post-op, and I'm back again giving you guys my weekly update. So far I've done an update every week with the exception of week 2, and that was because it was over Christmas holiday. So I'm actually proud of myself that I've been actually doing these videos on a pretty consistent basis. So pat on the back for me for that. The first thing that I wanted to talk about that I noticed in this past week is that on my previous video, on my week 6 video, I mentioned that I was having issues with my port because I can no longer lay or sleep on my left side. Well, with me starting back working out, my port has been giving me more problems than norm. It's more than just me not being able to lay or sleep on my left side. It's almost like the other morning, the other morning I was bending over to put lotion on my legs, and it hurt in my port area. Like, it felt like it was moving around almost. It was weird. And then sometimes I can be just walking around and it'll hurt. And so that kind of freaks me out. I called my doctor's office and spoke to the nurse there, and she stated that, oh, that's normal. That's just because the scar tissue is forming around my port, and so it's normal for it to, cause a little pain. And she said the more active I am, the more it'll hurt, as far as, I guess, from me moving around and stuff. So I'm hoping that that's the case, but I have a follow-up appointment. Well, I have a fill appointment next Friday, and so when I go there, I'm gonna have the doctor check it out. I'm actually going to see if they'll do an X-ray just to make sure everything is okay and everything is in the right place, because I guess I'm not comfortable with that answer. I need more of a security blanket there to make me feel okay with it, because for me at this point it's not normal because I've never experienced it before. The other major thing that I wanted to discuss was this week I watched, I think her name is Sky8725, if I'm not mistaken, and I watched her video about when she was talking about her mom and all the medication that her mom has to take, where most of the the ailments are due to weight issues. And that video was such an inspiration to me, because on my week 6 video I let you guys know that I had started working out, and that I would be working out for 10 days straight until I got to this weekend, so that way I can be in my regular routine of working out Monday through Friday and then resting on Saturday and Sunday. And to answer that question in regards to whether or not I worked out for 10 days straight, the answer would be yes. And I actually have proof for you guys. The first piece of proof that I have for you guys is this piece of paper. I hope you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to zoom in here. If you can count those days on there, and this is from 24 Hour Fitness, and I had them print this out for me. There's actually only a total of 8 on here as of now, where I actually checked in. And actually in this area, it's not showing my first 2 days. It shows where I signed up for my membership on the 20th, which was last Wednesday, and those first 2 days aren't showing. So the date of the 20th and the 21st aren't showing, so it starts on the 22nd. So I wanted to let you guys know, here's the proof that I actually did go and work out for 10 days straight, and I'm actually proud of myself. And back to why I mentioned Sky8725's video, because right before she posted that video, I was getting very tired. I was losing my momentum, and I wanted to stop. I just felt like maybe I was pushing myself too much, or I had maybe set a goal too high, and I was really ready to give up. But when I watched her video and I saw how emotional she was about all this medication that her mom had to take, that inspired me to say, you know what, you can do this. You can work out for 10 days and you'll be fine. You'll survive. You can get through this. And that motivated me to continue going the rest of this week to the gym, and I finished those 10 days straight. In regards to the other piece of evidence, which is why I'm wearing this top, is because I have marks on my neck here. There's one here, well, on my shoulders rather. There's one there, and then there's the other one over here somewhere. Well, from me working out so much that my sports bra was cutting into my shoulders. And I didn't even let this stop me. And it hurt every time I would go and work out, because like I said, I'm running. And so, of course, right now my tatas, my girls, are pretty big. And so, that causes, it's causing a lot of movement. And so my sports bra is moving up and down. And it had, on this shoulder here, I don't know if you can see it pretty clear, it rubbed that raw. So every time when I would get finished working out and I would come home and I would get in the shower, when I would put soap on, it burned, it stung, it hurt like hell, but I dealt with it and I pushed through it and I got through those 10 days of working out. And I've never been more proud of myself, because back in the day, I wouldn't have done 10 days straight at all. Even when I was doing all of that running and I had lost 60 pounds all on my own, I never worked out 10 days straight. The most I would say I worked out straight was most 4 or 5 days at most. Nothing beyond that. And I did it. And I know that if I can work out for 10 days straight at being at right now at 265 pounds, I know you guys can also work out at least that many days. Not saying that that's what you have to do, but I'm just saying if you feel like you can't push yourself to do an extra, to put in an extra day, in the gym, you can. It's possible. You'll survive. You can get through it. So just my piece of advice. Well, the other thing that I'm actually proud of this week was, like I said, there's some certain clothes I've noticed that I've lost weight. And, this week I went and I bought these workout pants here. They're just spandex, I guess, whatever you want to call them. Well, the reason why I'm so excited about these is because these are a size 2X. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope it's clear enough for you. Well, on my day of surgery, I had to buy a size 3X in this same style type of material because the 2X was way too tight. I felt like I was going to bust out of them. And so I have a 2X now. And I don't know, you can see it, well, in this spandex size, it says it's a 14-16, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty good for me. And so, like I said in the video that I did last night, what determines my success? These are things that determine my success, when I can buy a size smaller than what I wore before. The other thing that made me realize that, hey, I am doing something good. Well, I went to my bookstore, and of course, at school, and I have all this school spirit or whatever, and they had this t-shirt on sale that I thought was oh so cute. Well, I bought this t-shirt, and this shirt is an extra large. The last t-shirt I brought from my bookstore was a 2X, if I'm not mistaken. And now I have a 1X. And it fits me perfectly fine. And it's so funny because, like, when I hold it up to myself like this, it looks kind of big. But when I put it on, it's okay. But I haven't gotten in a 1X shirt in God knows how long. So these things like this is what determines my success. And that is what motivates me to keep pushing myself, regardless of what that number on the scale says, because I know when I go into the store and I can buy a size smaller than what I was before, that is my determining factor on whether or not I'm being successful on this journey. And so far, I'm being pretty damn successful, and I'm happy about that. So when I go next week for my field, regardless of how many pounds I've lost or gained, I don't care. I know that I am doing great, and I am going to keep up the good work. The other thing was I had a mini goal that was supposed to be for next week, but the funny thing is, because like I take notes throughout the week, and I didn't put down what my mini goal was for next week, and I have no idea what it was. So apparently it wasn't that important enough, because I don't even remember what it was. So obviously it wasn't a good mini goal for me. So I'm not even concerned about that. I guess I haven't really gotten to the point where I'm into this whole mini goal thing, because as of now, like I said, I wrote down that I had a mini goal, and I had no clue what that mini goal is. Call me stupid, call me blonde, whatever. But I just don't remember what that goal is, but anyhow, it's not important at this point because it obviously wasn't too important because I forgot it easily. But anyhow, moving on for that. But that's pretty much all that I have for you guys this week. Like I said, next Friday I have a fill appointment. So hopefully I'll get a fill because I know I'm still eating a little bit more than what I quote unquote should be allowed to eat. So hopefully I can get a fill next week, and I'll also give you guys a numbers update and let you know how much weight I've gained and or lost. So I look forward to updating you guys on that. And I will talk to you next week, YouTube. And as I always sign off and say, have a blessed weekend. Be fun, be safe, be healthy. Thanks. Bye, YouTube.